Ajana 24, Ajana 111, and 133 ship. I'm not gonna make no stand lie on my chain. I got to about my head is a best of my traveling so about it so. Continue your mobile for cry. You continue your so. Who could be one okay? And I don't present that. I bought a money and I want you never to do accuracy. And all MP people say, oh my D at Ayana or my Democrat and Ayana Ku. You know, all the demonstration. I came so to be no say you between more. And pim minute, a crew actor, and I make sure how many demonstration I have pim so. You know, because I share political, I will make a short demonstration or ever consider to do this. America is so bizarre. You can assume that I know somebody petition after I'm pretty quiet. I can have a Democrats are Ghana, no, this for external. I don't know if I can now.
And for Obia Meo Studios, I bring me person who Nipa, and what horse. Nipa aba eba be ye kire no omodoso omusha eno so etisai
kan ba adoso pa na bebe na sukuso a eba wo je repe manani ni teni parso ba na eba MVP be parso ba na eba minuka te manoti for na bebe for our party executive be for national executive no bebe so ba bebe pa omodoso ye pa na
Matemeda say, Memfa Pius Bay Dubansi and see Hana Memfa Abdullah Dasmani and so Ewo Ahomano Eso. Dasmani.
Editor.
Ozujina.
Editor, Miss Mijina, Supreme Court.
Then I also who baby Ujinano.
Editor, baby, I'm Mijina to see an idea, said you decay a car, no, a demonstration of Costuno in a dean about Pimu Hanus, and I will Pimu Hanu, my idea, and the Patos for Hay Pana. And when you put them now, so now I say, when I'm about bedtime, you may do Echi. My hope and you to say, yeah, former majority leader are now war and Mashibi the Fie, Yera, a year or 3 payments abonsu. After me who and praying, the original Musa minority leader Edema Edom Kumano and Mashibi the Fie. Honorable Alexander Kwame for your marking. Let us say, I know Katana Mamu say, idea demonstration, no, or movie free, a year before Muslim Pimpray and the Omania Chamber with Supreme Court. Our present a petition, D kind, our Honorable Muslim, Manom Domania Chim, a year, Ghana Mampany, at Jubilee House, our present a petition to me, no so a honor. Now the one can campaign, you put them now and do when you have a bit our hand say. A year and can they know some of the need ma Adesia a war a Utu Senya a year honorable maybe how a so I had to say the answer now a year. Same printing do some say and Matabia need them ma this year war. And the paper do them with a material in the man, I did say, well, Kai Christian, so honorable Patricia, anything you could have not done when I'm about to him, our hand will say.
Now, that's money, Bambo 70 saying.
And I said, Obe Pimu say, I dare be a police for 8 and a horn no more, more say, will be more than I will be baby and take our hand will say.
And he posted for one never or Dawson.
Police for a high paper, police, we will pay 100 years. Police phone am dem eni ehu.
All right. Enti omasha ase eko.
Never try.
Mate. My phone say say bibia ni ye besen aba enuanom Abdullah Dasmani and Beidu Bansen and yete omon kan dwumade eko so no ano. Yete bibia firi omo ho a ye besen akọ na ye ne omo akọ twetwe nkomo na ahwese ne AC Kokrokoo na waso gusu a utie anopai studio asay Honorable George Mekuduka ewa ha Emmanuel Kwamina Enyima tafen elembele keke ewa ha and Professor Smart Sapon enso wa mpenifoi and no pay many omo ebedi nkomo but before the transmema omo achen na afi ya chase abo enkomo kege Martin
ayo ya mejoso
na ho te say
nyame ayi the obadi ase so ho te say
o nyankopon adom ho ye pa na elembele te say
oh elembele de nyame adom bibia boko nyame ache MPA na hojo owa ho brase amechia na no pay honorable Emmanuel Makofiboa Minister for Lands and Natural Resources and also acting as Minister for Environment. And pay baby will be a mechia no na yadana se we to me and ram who news headline be say wetumi akɔhu Rose Minister ama wonya intervention say Ankobra bridge na ɛso etutu na cause danger no Rose and Highway say omo ba bahwe na omo affix ya mai nti no yeah free elembele de ni jepa because that is the entrance idea elembele wonya cross Ankobra ne pe na wura elembele constituency no from Evaluate Ajomojura nti no yenya saa bridge no na ye fix ma ya ye ni beje pa nti no baby obi an me bona baso na mechia no all right na last week Friday anti asende me nua ba Joyce Odaya one sorry
oh
the chiba pe ne me ye mbe ma 5 oba ba ko ono penny oba Odaya mu or battle with some sickness yeah you know why anti very bizarre yeah the baby a okolebu but nyame obo na ade no ono anso na oje nti ebusia ade ato ye nipa oja mba miensa e we chire na de man ye me yakese ne se bi ye mema nko a ye ni oba ono pe no so ye oba na wo mu no e no no so free mu no na adia to any it's not been easy so since last week it's not been easy and then so akwa 1 year pepepa esumdum Ghana enya enuanom 8 omonso helicopter crash omonso koye nti enye easy it's just that we are trying to manage ourselves na minim say owo too few kasiasa also to meet within just a second the shock alone so imagine say owo fie na ya tell say ukunu onua afu helicopter obeti ana wo radio so TV so say yes say helicopter na crash I mean that state alone enye easy nti amabusuafo yakọ na enim say Nyankopon wa chechire omura ba be sisisi ya no obekọ so achechire omura sa Nyankopon no so no be chechire me so me mabusua obe chechire yere nti mo bompa ya no mabobi amaye eye ni hihye ne ya hihye wi a na me betu dwa ma obi ehu
ehia pa
ya pen crab ya
and on behalf of my boss chairman general team Kokrokoo nyina ya mauni abusua nyina yako
ana me da se
and so we makonta o because only about the Joyce there na we makonta because me hear the Joyce bia ya me hear and to we makonta
ana we nyi 49 years afina ko benya 50 years o
49
wenyi ne chiriba pe ne me wenyi
yanisa yemfa manyame yemfa nesa prof
yeah the cardinal
prof marching
yeah nuamenia
now what is saying
ejana dom odi acha yen ye ho ye pa kumasefo nyina so se omuchia Kokrokoo ni Peace FM etiefo nyina niti through me vice chancellor the very good professor Gabriel Jomo and in the team
okay
ye chia na man nyina na mejina so aweshi menua keke so a heartfelt condolence enye enafom ya me encheche woni abusua ni nyina re ena 1 year ni a yenuanom helicopter crash senia elembele keke kan ye no omonso abusua ni nyina ya weshi omo a very warm condolences yenim say by now the nyame a ocheche omure from the event day na be seen na guso ekro omumu omumma ni abusua ni nyina me so say by now recheche no akwa anim afia so aye kan ti na yeguso aye weshi omo well na me nka omo ho na the key lessons no ne say na omu etu anamon akọ regulate nia honorable Mrekuduka mo start ye community mine ni sa ne manema no ebi nanka aba be replace indiscriminate mine ne galamsey ne friend galamsey na me koso enti enda me banyina ka mu na me bisa mo say enti owo na chi no 1 year on cardinal ye betimi de ensa pass ye bu aka say what they died for no ya yetimi atu ho na mo papa bia na
1 year on
1 year on sabe galamsey na ekoso ni indiscriminate mining na ekoso a ɛno nti na mpanimfoɔ yi kɔ ɔboase akɔda dwumadie foforɔ adi a na ɛsɛ me nua mmerɛkudu ka mo deɛ ɔmo yɛ community mining no a ɛba bɛ solve the problem of indiscriminate mining and illegal mining no cardinal my question is mogya nwɔtwe ehwie gu yɛn n'akyi no 1 year down the line can we give a good account of ourselves say yɛtumi ɛtu saa namɔ no yie de ahyɛ at least anyɛ hwee koraa ɔmu kra no yɛde akyekye ɔmu kra wɛ na ahyɛ ɔmu kra anuonyam ana mekae sɛ me nua foreign affairs minister Kudjatu Ablakwa ɛka sɛ owuo wei ɛbɛyɛ a mark a yɛde bɛgyina so atu galamsey ase na ɔmu mogya na nhwɛ ngu kwa we had a lot of out of emotions out of the grief of the moment many senior men and women made very very instructive comments and so they try and try 1 year down the line we offer some WhatsApp on call abusuafo bebree nso hwere omu so adofo ne ade the question is a year down the line cardinal can we say boldly say indiscriminate mining illegal mining no I no hun siesie nti mpanimfo efa so call yi sebe yetu ho anamon can we say that one strongly say yetu ho anamon and media my answer is Debbie and that minua Ima Amakofi Bua minister in charge say the reporters and say Najuma phone free constituencies in this because oh minister oh yeah yetu ho anamon galamsey no yetu ase me mane nyini na baby ayen ye free ni baby amemi free ba eni ne tete wo news mu baby galamsey excavator nkan da ene galamsey excavator se keka ho ema baby na nka issue problems no nyina ene ka ho no madwene mu no hwe nkyere se the death we recorded a year ago no sebe emfa so papa bia baso na nka echi I am still very optimistic says e kase ye be ya ye betimi aye and penifon from Nancy from the best has always come from the west. We wish Emmanuel Amakofi Bua West inform me and Sunday. We wish him well. Na Yemfan Kaka who said they died on their way to resolving a certain problem. Unfortunately, Minkwa Dobisami that problem still persists. And we have to sit up and do something about it, Cardinal.
All right. But that's it. Arabuduka.
Nana.
Achakaba.
Nana majodo.
Na what is saying?
Yankopon ehu ye mobore ehu ye waso apo me.
O Yankopon adom. Eso me hu ye pa.
Ano pezi me dase. Ozikan ebobo abado. Chairman Bename. Osimenda wase sronkoma no.
Chairman Bename. No way.
The Ozini 80th birthday. Na eduwenyi minyamba teacher. No hu ye papa. Also chia o papa panyamishra o. Wa honkaka ezebe na mejizi de anopay topics as amahen gu habat yebeka ho asem na ma weshi menui
keke
oye elembele keke abranta origin wo politics
Ojina ne nando
mama ne yakọ de nunua besia or friend Joyce ma so me yere the Joyce inti mama ni yako
na pretty Joyce also
eni emi no yakonta no
inti
esa mo pep Joyce be mama
na anopei onye nyije sap na mama oye wana wojina wanando awo Supreme Court abuano war prede Ghana yebenya yan fa honzi no yeba ma hona yiko anopei sande Ghana ontum mba ne de yebotu anamona mfa su biara mba ho de echechecheche nkrofo in 1970s and 1980s de yebe revisit ne de NG akọ back yeba ka ho asam na ma add my voice to wana wohwe won kwa wabra na was a helicopter was roko oboase Munua Edward Kofi Omane Buama no ye Minister for Defense. Munua Ibrahim Mutala Muhammad no ye Minister for Environment, Science, Technology and Innovation. Oye Abranti Minuru Muhammad no ye Acting Deputy National Security Coordinator. ora Samuel Sapon na why Ashanti Regional Minister Pen na osanso oye National Vice Chair azema NDC amanyuku no Samuel Abuajia na no so ye Deputy Director General of the National Disaster Management Organization or NADMO ena Abrante Squadron Leader oye Peter Bafami Anala ena Mana Uchum Ampedu no so no oye Flying Officer ena Krakra mana ọka ho oye Sergeant NS Ado Mensa dam akra nyina nyamemfa won ekransi yi na mmom ayro sam yi de aza na wo kwa akaye no na ehu hia na oye no kwara Ghana fo mpede ye beka it is needless na it was needless Sunday ever no kwa akaye they were going to rename community mining and call it cooperative mining aza no kwa akaye aza wo hodadaw was wo kwa akaye rebrand onya aza sabia onyi ho no wo kwa create very sad. Now it must be a lesson to politicians. The yirutu anamona yintu anamona mfaso ho. Anamona ozimpuntu baba, anamona ozin Kenyan baba, yana abrabom. Something that we can reference. Onya nzama sabia ehun hia. Mijizi de the man amona no worutu so yenda nka wontu. Nyame fo won kransi ye. No hwe hono do. Na wone busua a wija womba ihwe nyanumia pina womba susa mutalaze na menyin wo parliament my brother knows from ye dey bia ohia my brother nti oye me your papa oya branta na ehu de energy sonko wonu mu na why crowd de ubeyi na komem ozasom omani oye yew nanso ebusua nhyezen omani nhyezen na yemfanye adesua ze kese unnecessary renaming and them on fata ehu hia nda Jubilee azicha Flagstaff House. All these things are unnecessary. Say institutions re ejuma na ye unnecessary politicking in our lives. What is the difference between community mining and cooperative mining? What is the difference? And Galamsey what you are to say. And then Mpuano mpo why Galamsey. Mpuano why Galamsey. Mpuano. That is where we've got into. And so about some one can organa. It be a minister Mua Sam George told us that Banibiaro nyim nyansa biara. A Banibiaro nyim nyansa anyipa woni biara. Dama bano although it was 2 weeks or the solve Galamsey. All these things. One ferry humpo, one more. I was seeing one akoko was the name. Kofuru Bonsema when aban papa ba. Very sad. Very sad. And say benden. When you see there, Ghana 4 years, Shiazi womb. Do ya kasa bibeka. Women share or mano no hum faso in the name. Can a man can conzi in him. Sende, yezi a man your sam na atuzi. Akohisam ya best say binizin. I don't better way field. And when I was in government, I said it. Na sisi asumaka. That may or needless. That makes me field. No me blame Kofi Amaboa for Galamsey. Because I mean my time, I said it there or you're necessary. Because illegality. Yeah. Illegality. It falls under the purview of the security apparatus, not the minister. Minister, we train the uncover, you trunko to uncover. But it's the security apparatus that must be in charge. In South Africa, the Galamsey they call Zamazama in South Africa. They've assigned security agency to the Ministry of Mines. That was South Africa. They are responsible for. And it's assembly or illegality or mining man or yet the security agencies no obisa. Not the minister. Minister the sector no open there. Or in ye. And I have been consistent with us. There until we get serious. Yabokodo ya banta NDC MPP to destroy this country. Nanka a local girl obi origin no TikToker keke keke onam ni baby wa aka there obi ekum ne ntwi or they win election nti akochen 1 year with hard labor. Oh Jesus Christ, why are we doing this to ourselves? Ghanaians, TikToker obi abesi anara mobedi mpoye ne zen ɔwɔ ne mmɔframa kasa wakɔtwe yes ne yim dɛ ibi kunentwi no the win election nti akɛchen aman 1 year jail term na nsɛm wakaka kyɛ bi nya
one start no so one start ya no ɛne wie prekora na
no ayo
George Mreku Dukani introduction nie na me call the literature review dia me hu de obetwero ho enti se introduction kwani dia ene eno eho asem eno no and some other pronouns no pay be di ho nkomo MPP NDC democracy ene ho nsem whether democracy is under attack or not ibehu oboase sectex asem no so ama eho asem wo ha se ya se ya to school no Christian for say omo headmaster no okusie 4-month-old a year akwala wawu ni ntimi hu akwala no asasem na se yie eno makoche headmaster na bo no ama yesi ba headmaster ndan no enye asem ketu akra na ye pe oboase posifo no omadi nkomo asem no ho but ya nya omo nti se bre pa ye nya omo a ye no mbekasa aban kire se fam wo bo okosoro nti 2 cd no a eda so why to see the free so say be ya amanfo eho ebe han yen na nyesa ase de esi kono na ano edin sansem nyina ewo mepono so anope a mebedi ho nkomo na me ne se me ba wo a na mama obre se sansima dunum yi me pese me tie de wo beka na wo kasa wie a na ofoforo so ba na wo so watie no se de ofoforo no so tie wo na pepepe na etiefo etie na no pay etimi afa yankomo yi emu aba enti niema edapo no so yi nia wo pesa wo de hya ase bia ehwo kwan eda ho the next 15 minutes eye keke odia
nana
enia
meda wase na me use opportunity we na maka se mete se honorable Mrekuduka praise honorable Amakofibua and many jibebre wo makomem because sana politics near you say unya ni papa no born home de no ejuma. What you have to do is to just to praise him for ejuma or yeah.
Praise you. Oh, yeah, bonne, but praise you.
I mean, you say he come
Nabasu.
Me patch say maybe an infantino me patch say it is not his responsibility.
Absolutely.
His is to profess policies. But it is the responsibility of the security agencies to clamp down the illegalities. But abainan kasa omonu masem ni nsamo omukaka yes abain SSA we and he's part of the government. So he needs to be blamed if he is not assigned. So I want to see what he's taxed the security agencies to do in respect of clamping down the recalcitrants in the mining sector.
Okay, into no person say the illegality or na illegal mining. No, you don't blame Honorable Kofibua. That's what it's.
You may put it that
way. Oh, your lawyer, it was. You're the answer now. It's what admit to say, and yet Honorable Kofibua, and they call say illegal mining in Ghana. A idea what dada. I don't know Honorable Mrekuduka, a deputy minister, Krano, or no crowd witness it. Honorable Kofibua ba. Say Obaba yen shisheye near fight is illegality. No. We are on the right path. But to say the lawyer, I mean, mra the governor mine. Illegal mining so the brain no mra. Says some random nasi two your mom ran ye juma. A lot of things will change in the mining sector. So remember Honorable Kofibua Abaso said the Minerals and Mining Act no. See ye review act no amend act no enya cabinet approval ebeko parliament parliament be man parliamentary approval now go back to president now we assent now yenya new act. That act is going to change our mining and mineral sector. So that time this one a lot of things will change. It remember Honorable Kofi Boa Abaso. It was a move now. Why any telembele phone na yedim paibo eta na chi se obetumi aye dwumaden amaye. Na issue said that table ni so no. You say lock-ons over democracy, demo, the ben, ni amakogu Supreme Court because of almost democracy is under attack. Democracy is under attack. Mementias you said democracy is under attack. And you see, sometimes MPP for say they just want to disturb the peace of this country. Free abe muncheye. Inti I say sebi oba be deal it will be no free wa brabo muncheye.
Na de nye be ma na yoba.
Oh say oba de be ma say obi ya wade ye o ya te say oni oba wo na wa ye wade na ye o ya you feel it be ma de so ye wade am ma boys but oba de na say oba aye wade ye o ya pa na we free wa brabo na ade chinya so oba na asaba samba be catch o niema o ye be ye na o wa brabo dem no de ba wa brabo ye ne o matena 8 years o my way mu 8 years o mo ko opposition no mo nya 2 years here now they are telling us said the democracy no more enjoy se sia no bum rekudu kate o kasa etu onsi ni so no is under attack. I'm surprised me tie ne de bia o radio ni TV so other platforms me hu so obi ye di to esi ni so da na so akasa mo bi abebo no studio da many MPP for ko show sa me yenko show bia ya omo kan mo adwene a na ya kese national security abefo omo akọ me hu bi da since NDC by me hu bi da and I said journalists te say na ya kese cardinal wo kasa na o kasa wie ya ye say ye the national security ba be fa wako wo kasa under 1.5 years e ko 2 years ni me hu bi da into democracy na ya under attack na no na die the democracy na ya under attack na no na die say your court Supreme Court Court of Appeal acquitted one discharge said in Tamakru and no na democracy is under attack no then it means say media menya lawyer but Honorable Mrekuduka a lawyer. So Court of Appeal cannot acquit and discharge Obia ya convicted now. Not just send the court no, because then there will be no democracy. Metie mate say chairman to meaning the lawyers. Oma file appeal. It is so called appeal now or succeed in appeal now. Can we call it democracy that is under attack? Is that what they are telling us? So sometimes omo yes anyama we mu bia ye mu bia nya surprise nana yo unim the reason why nya surprise no their national elections is just around the corner in Crawford people said so they will gather ye be gather Crawford say ye mpe bibi na ye will say yes ye wo position ye bo adwuma nti mum ye nko demonstration mum ye nya dede ye boko jan ye nya dede that is the exercise omo yes sia enye exercise wo hwe substance no mo de ye na sebi what na ejina so enye exercise ni bi exercise na be e contest into person bi who say as a organizer no he can organize people to go to the Supreme Court. Miracle Sabuaji a national communication officer di o mobilizing Crawford who say national communication officer income in obey onim organization onim adwuma Mrekuduka person asako back to parliament e watakwa so ayem nti Mrekuduka be bom no wa share with social media watakwafo no watakwafo who say constituency for no say Mrekuduka ye wo position no bu adwuma JFK secretary general secretary o person san contest ni general secretary ni bio and you ginem nti we mu nyina o mo ye no elections e wa around the corner o mo person party for who say opposition yendaye ye wadwuma ye but these are the same people no more abemu and we saw what they did to us. It's the omu ye idea for me it's just to announce their presence omo pe contest bi akọ but wo substance ne the reason now omo dey call omo crafty idea we say democracy is under attack no it is baseless because yatina on my way mu ama me ankasa me boss lawyer Sami Jemfi na bi e no organize omo say omo nko democracy is under attack no obo na sum wo studio obo na sum e wo studio anadok me boa when who saw videos no obo na sum e wo studio
na bi boss Sami asum
obo video no ha I will share the video with you.
Oh fine.
I think at Sempa FM studio.
Really?
Yes. Nana B.
I'm hearing that for the first time.
I'm telling you, I'll share the video with you to make Kasana Wobo. And we are friend democracy is under attack. Nana yo, me say by who said journalists be a kasa wo mind we mu are expressing the mind. I'm a national security abecheno. But under MPP, oheneba bo amabenie. XYZ. Oheneba ma doc we hu. Anu nie Nana B dey. Mamen kai ma anu nie. Nana B slap Sami Jemfi at Asempa FM studio. Anu nie. This is the news line. Ghana Web. Yanka said democracy is under attack.
He said video. He didn't say.
But there is the video to read. There's a video to read. Yanka said democracy was under attack. It's the same. Until that. Oh. You too many atresi. Ni amamu biedi. Atiefo biedi. That's the video. Who go video no? Mufama no. Give the video to them. Yanka said democracy was under attack then. Yenya journalists were my express your thoughts. By the time we be studio no, not dance a wom or anybody more amabenie. A BSc wonder aban way so. Into democracy na one attack no need. Say court of appeal, equity are discharging a convict. Yes, democracy is under attack. The same court of appeal here were discharging on Makogu Supreme Court. It's the same court on my file so omo kochema want to me appeal. It's the same court. So what is the democracy under attack? Is it not the same court and run? Parliament take a decision within 24 hours. Near setting up panel to overturn the decision of Parliament. Is it not the same Supreme Court? Did we say democracy was under attack? In Chomoma you break. Now, on my near Diasha is Excellency John Dramani Mahama Sano. And now me no Kasano. It's 1 year pepe you're sure your ministers any good citizens of this country. And we are mourning them. Is there somebody joining me and mourning departed souls? No. Omunam no mukotin fifre. Omu ya mama mu this way chocolate drinking no. Na mama mu special ice in fenguso. Na mu fanti omu breso because what they are doing, they are engaging in I mean per word be amomo. But we are not disturbed by it. Nana, as a government and as a party, the catch a Ghana force ye no, and not san shisha no, and ye focus ye. So with this democracy is under attack, no more demonstration, more cocky faith, or more pese, or more say opposition, no more di omusikano. Into your face, more disikane sana a fufu omo. Into the idea near cholesterol costra, near quack on nanti no cholesterol number form because they can't who will feel opposition a dead human away. Unishi and one is so did no wada.
Really?
This is the time they have to go on demonstration, go and walk in the sun and find some this way chocolate drink and special ice mineral water to cool their tempers. But we are focused. Ghanaians are focused. And opemi bay, everybody is busy. Obi akone juma. Crawford truck driver say drive your muye juma. Omo toma dia ton. Komakola kwabuso kai. Everybody is working. Obiampo ni what they are listening to what they are saying. And honestly, I no pay me bay. Na me share mo sister stations ni bi. Our Marco Supreme Court. I mean, I hear interview. Mo pa mo friend mo reporters wo. Na mo fa masses now mo see omo MPP for no mo akọ ho no. Mo interview omo the reason why omo about. Ebi be catch yourself omo ni madocracy omo about ho. They don't even know the reason why they are there. Me be ni etie ba ko dey bisa ba ko say. E dey ntin wa boko jan ba be gina ha say. O say ye do MPP party ni ntin ya ba. What? Or the party niti no aba nti onim reason ti o ho ene ebisa ba ko so say e den ti wa ba ha o se ofu obo ayedin economy ni bo economy na sai nti ye ba ha ni ya ba beji to me Say Supreme Court they do 2 million. Can you imagine? So in nipa kro mama si omo ye party for na omo di omo ko akotena ho no kra say omo yes a demonstration no kra no. Sa nipa no omo di omo akotena ho. They don't even know the reason why they are even there in the first place. Yet miracles abuaji we yoko. Hwenkrofo e masi omo se omo ko show sympathy ma miracles. And people see they don't even know more how never from so obi awuti omo ko eye and omo share red omo jina yoku. Omo sa ko gather the same group of people akwa but I'm saying that the ordinary Ghanaian the otie me welembele by this time we nyina sia market ton ade enya the daily bread. And democracy is under attack because they have peace in this country. You see the 24-hour economy and that is what they want because Enyinasie is a market hub. A true market there. In Free Lubo, in Free Axim, in Free Cote d'Ivoire, Epa Bedija. You see 24-hour market amomo by the vision of His Excellency the President. Say you bet to me Dija, near Dija, near Yesekegu, your bottom. That is the vision I heard. Into your Enyinasie market, your bumpire say, you bet your 24-hour market. No, to me to Nadia Yesika. What democracy is under attack? Who told you said that is what they are thinking about? So I am saying that the good people of Ghana still believe in His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, his vision and the drive to reset this country. And on my way, Omumpeo, the reset agenda is ongoing. It's for us, we wish them well. That is democracy. Your opposition that feel say we are not happy with something. We go on demonstration, but we go on demonstration based on substance, not based on fatigue. Say comedy and I say ya brebre and yeti na comedy yetina yeko. It's honorable mrekudu kati opa bis honorable mrekudu kase adia oti hese obekase. So obiba be fan national security be fan obeche na adwin pepepe ewo ho. Nobody will attack him. So I wish them well and I wish him well. So see obatakwan so ayemo, I will meet him on the street of Takwan Swayem. Honorable Isatela will continue to be the next MP for Takwan Swayem and will support him. He knows he can beat him.
All right, Martin, let me ask him, let him say it himself. When you won't have a camera. Prof.
That's all color okay, very well.
Say, my name say
I do me so.
Me Kokrokoo ni no ho ansa na maba ho a. Why time no nya bi.
Good. Na I me that say. Me nua ba atama me. Owo kake opposite Kesben as that house o mo ye technophones o boa me pa me phone yi no infinity fold no say na why ma me say nisika kura me tua kura me tua nya no pe mo say order me ka me chiaw manya chiaw de na say oti ase odi na juma e phone na government absorbs 2 cities ye da abayase ketu ebien so
ozo bia e phone amana huntua kana ala betana
betua but all that me can SM say jama me sika nya nso you said them atama me why are you vintiase me say no
adama me send message mami so na me
I go pass mama
na me go pass mama one na pass mama o ba na o ye din an ko bi ancho
o no that me kan na mama
enti atama me mama nto nka say sika no watwa ni nyina na wo ntua ya
say so kenedu edi ti o ye rada no pe dia me am de mo to ase
so unim dia
good. Yeah, that Abayase 2 CD. In fact, ya adwene mu no mekwa ma adwene mu no nanka ebo ne bar form in the beginning no sabe Ghana for so yen so ye ho ha ye kakra nanka ye. So for me, not the imposition of the initial 1 CD any subsequent 1 CD ni nyina nanka me feel senka buy ni jaya me ho ha ye kakra. And so or the beto so ye nyina ye ka say ne emu ye den a he should be willing and ready to remove it to say and also a honor edu ya abai na yi we yi effective Monday and so enne me ba me to fuel are usually me feel 700 and then me hit 1,000 nti say we yi di and so still na ye nyina ye hwe OMC's ne prices no more demonstrating no say still na that's what so ye bompa say ne mamungu na enti me mra from but me ka ko say fuel are yeah, politics as against other issues be ye need the politics no ade a uni control or so crowd the politics when you know say other factors determines its volatility nti baby edu for me the 2 CD is out though but instead of 700 my usual tanker me dey fail no and then my fail 1,000 Ghana cedi minim going forward how the look is going to be, but yeah bomb I say never better form aban so me who further interventions if the thing begins to go way above ya ye hu in the year then obey eba from there yeah the nyame ase yeah say so say eba from one e ma name pray no ho fa me fu from some meto so na say be Ghana for so yenso ho han ya kakra ya na ye why esre ne pa. Now students in discipline me ka because so say ye kan nyina bom ana ye nkomra
mama 15 minutes
okay.
you na be manage
students in discipline nso de say be my teacher ni minti me nyimani nka say enema ekofom ekoso obi ka kire me say tete no so na sa na etie enso na social media ne advances in technology in the hunti na information technology in the hunti na ye hu na mpanifo kra na ekɔ secondary school na no mkromu ye enema yakesesem class ye hu. That's what I was told, but enuna me ni ho ne de ye hu de sincerely speaking ye hwɛ ye morality ye hwɛ ye values at home ne den there enkra ne bebre behavior no it goes beyond the normal moral systems are nyina ye you know. It tells me say no value systems are breaking down. Schools honum crowd and kahona ke kokoji nimdie training ni adinya ke hona free all uniformed institutions crowd here sen community me demonstrate a certain level of value system bia e ma ye hu ni ehu so enei JSS for crowd bo teacher for obuase sectech ya ye kan yes obuase sectech ye kan sabe minua ales mu ko ho yimadumo ni ade in those times na sabe technical secondary school there but na omu sre ne seida. I think that they are becoming too much of a denyo munkwa obeko boku yes secondary school be ntokwa obeko baby secondary schools be bre omu ya becoming one thing too many. Headmaster amoshi ni sebe minim ni mfia wedi die but inti onwune hwe nkan se woto nkwa naso like odo nsabo penny hwe nkan bibia preke o se chale ni ami ye mia na mebo me hu dua na enti ye nyina ye beboa se teacher fo awofo moa obi amwa na yesua abcd wo school no yesua equations yesua say no mumme yensua morality ni values ni so nka ho nano na me exhortation was sorry na make say vacation bebe obi a bepe extra classes dia manema yes onsua maths ni bi nka ho and onsua science ni bi nka ho it is good on acquire knowledge but mon kai so na mon fa mo man so nko bible classes ni so bi because at least maths ka krako na biblical training kakrako umom be ko makaranta sua the Quranic trainings ni kakran so kwa yes maths kakra be wrem English kakra be wrem science kakra be wrem we would also have some Bible Christian values kakran over the vacation period nti mo amotie ye no ane mo man be ko extra classes ni de ba mo mpe Bible classes bi nso mfa mo nko bi obesua maths na sua science ni na awie na wonim nyame a menua Charles Osu neta kana sem nipa bewi ase no ehunu nyame a sa nipa na mfa so obi ani ne so ti yesua nimde ne ahohoro aka no moma ye ma Bible nkyerɛkyerɛ nso nko ye ma ne mu bi menye sure say obi a osuro nyame kakra akra wasua Bible ni e betre ne sabo ne headmaster da. Some of this in discipline we can go about it very well when we introduce Bible training, Christian training. As of when mu ampani for was mo organize classes ni bi na mass classes because other Bible classes also so that we can develop our value system and our younger ones too will grow to become extra responsible than the level of irresponsibility now. MPP demonstration. Media the biamina come as say draft an allowed practice as a custodian in good standing, a proud one. Minua Wolanyo professor. And there, you didn't see a Kunyaso say Vice Chancellor, University of Cape Coast. Prof, I salute you. A very good morning to you. Your administration will be outstanding. You are a fellow. Fellows would always shine. Truth and courage will be your strength, Prof. And ope ye chiao any o management in na major demonstrations di. Makobi pen. Senya minua elembele keke kan sometimes kwa no eboa exercise ni ade. But basically, primarily, no demonstrations, rallies, assemblies, and processions are a friendly drop. No, a ye choir ye fast on soa ye de e kan nsɛm kyerɛ mpanimfo anasɛ ɔman ne ade nti apart from say ye exercise bit no na of course me ne adwene sɛ binom so bɛpɛ sɛ ɔmo de bɛ entrenche ɔmo de bɛ hyɛ ɔmo political ambition mo kenane nso no my area mfi the main purpose of DRAP. All demonstrations, rallies, assemblies and processions are meant to send a certain message. The government of the day must be ready to hear that message. And the person might have been in government for 8 years, but ebia ofiri mu no yeseto da bia wo mu a ne otie eche ne hu niema bebrese wo betena eche ne bia wo hu bibia ye de kwa adwendwene mu tu ho anamo ebia beboa ye nyina sebe MPP fo nso ye Ghana fo nti emfa ne se Ghana fo bi na etwe aban na adwene si bibi so Chief Justice fa ne se Ghana fo bi na ye etwe wa adwene si bibi so a sebe ebia wo nso te system ni mu no a wo na wo hwe judiciary no ebi kura na wa adwene ma so. What is the substance of the matter? The substance of the matter is that object bi wo ho a say appeals court to all the right to, I mean, judgment to me it doesn't go beyond them. Assembly ni training na ya. Assembly nyina to ego. That is the object. The object is that Attorney General Nankasa no na asem call no. What throw on a written statement or the command court ni mu say where nya kwan amfa some further better evidence bi amfa attach. Ebia no bi adwene say na there na appeals court mo kan sa written statement no. Therefore man can change okay yeah mo time. Mo kona mo fa all those evidence famra na mo ka say evidence bi attach cases no. Therefore there is no attached proof beyond reasonable doubt my boss am not. That can be a serious issue a country will have to consider. Say written statement of the Attorney General. In fact, it is on the basis in also or appeals court. Because what true we say, oh, here America credit are provided. No, the reason why I'm saying this is that Nana, ain't me must say a high court judge will sit. Go through 78 counts. High court judge, you know, kafra, only proof beyond reasonable doubt. Doesn't she? There's a lawyer. Any proof beyond reasonable doubt. Now will be a very law school. I practice a back akra. I bet na bench in so 19 good years nana. Enti onim proof beyond reasonable doubt. Na sebe ye see ye di intentia ye buan tentia mpa sebe so buan ya kwan kakra da ho. Enti judge timi betena se ahwe case nimpa we say evidence bia attach. Ampenya mpa se ma me nkodem ajeli 10 years. No me kra me nye lawyer kra me nye judge kra. Me nye sure say cardinal ubedi asema only dance and no agina so the ebuai. No. And I think where the problem is.
Unfortunately for me, her leadership just if you say was Saributri. Why am I mammy? Minimni pa. Minimni pa oye.
Yes.
Intimidating what dance ye be and you shed the name.
Yeah.
Left to me alone. That woman.
Yeah, because you see, it made me feel man the power minimum not to send you a unim no.
I feel say wa.
But I can't believe myself say me way. A professor to say me. Maybe a my be professorial work be there to with all the science, with all the mathematics, all the studies are minimum there to now my young professor be a befa 78 was we training in emu. Let me go school here then. How is that even possible? Send me. Sabi na le otra diabe mu na me so metena diabe mu nti ne ayeye no it has a certain subtle yeah we should be sensitive because me ma na kabana nka like what is the appeals court telling me, but I don't blame the appeals court much because there is a written statement from Attorney General no ka say onyamra anko further and attachments anko de be attach e bia nke say appeals court to no boas kakra mom ko fa sa yin ko ba in fact betia lawyer for be na mu ka say ene nke say Attorney General kran so gina so a movie motion for ratification of the sheets as and then be a lawyer for Nbeka Achemo. Or so Attorney General so a movie motion no appeals court so went ahead with no evidence attached. Of course, court to be able to say or no there is no evidence. But na case nekos wa ankasa de. Ya antese judges now a lawyer for Nejina Minya ba said na name no. Ebeka say an case no evidence be attached. In fact, utie lawyer Tia any penka deputy attorney general they tell of evidence in writing and evidence in then and they say no evidence attached. Ni ya manako say high court bi wo ho e wo Ghana ha na wo wiase baby ono de. He doesn't care about proof beyond reasonable. There can't be a high court like that. I think there's a substance that Chief Justice must at least listen. Omo the petition called the own shame. Now no so no dia kakra obetimi aye no onye. Then apart from the object here makanya and your paper so nkrata no. There is also the optics bit. I no so say letter ne call Jubilee House ha. Ese no so mpani for chief of staff with tie yen. Ese no so je. No so share kwan am so afaso because as for the object me nye sure say fa President Mahama ho. Sebi onye judge. And anyo no tena case ni so. Judge bia wondi yesi asem boni nti na yema obia ne din. Enti se on so ye judge bi na fo say bibi ni na intention bi en fanfa so I know the why would in e go against that. I won't blame President Mahama for any justice judgment bi e beba bi ansem wo ho. Me blame no. But there's also another optics bit no dear President Mahama ni NDC for pay omum pay. Yes say asem si wo mfikyira. Asem kro no ye boss ye ka pe udin bebem. Nyame mpangu busuafo ye ncheche mo re but ene obi obeka helicopter crash bia ka obo aseka ho because that was where the aircraft was heading towards. In the helicopter na crash obo ase no say asem si wo mfikyira asem kron da be boss bia be bo din aka ho. They have a certain optical anema bi ade su de maske say omusu no ha omu kakra say ye breso judgment bi beba akwese a Chinese film Mame Dokunu wom ya hyehyɛ o di ase Chinese film na ye no bi say Mame Dokunu wom ebesi ene ya hyehyɛ oh me Mame Dokunu we de enye ye nga ye Mame Dokunu nti me bo di da ka say mommy enti ne e kan say ahyehyɛ ye say ebesi
tie du ne so obeka den
aha ye nyina enim ne obeka du ne so adon kai obi ase ya nkasa Mame Dokunu eba say ya no obeka
ana say Nigeria form a de ono aduane ne betwi de drogu ono beka bi ahwe ongu
me say Ghana film bi a omu a flashback no say 40 years ago em say producer na hwe na a reset agenda President Mahama 2012 na ne bana ebo ho
40 years ago
so when you flashback say
40 years ago
I screen no black and white and so now President Mahama na bo no na President Mahama bo 40 years no enti
ejo time aso a usi
from time aso a me see from no dia aspect e wo mu a enu nti say bibi ba Jubilee House so as chief of staff ni penny for gino mu hwe ne say the optics there is not too good adenti na maame no twen ya appropriate time and no buy adenti no bedu ye nso no or he took 15 days before we could record say afedie oko ade na hwan na say judgment dane so a oba odi kan kofi. In fact say judgment do be so a airport ho nanka if one be take full ade of you the optics there is not too good
now him for fact so kofi
and I say ekoye artist keka
me indeed
say obi beka say minister ba ko
minister Franklin Kujo
na beka say
but Franklin Kujo doesn't speak for government.
Oh na make say me I'm not saying it for a fact too but optics there I thought there be a perception na keka sa na e forming optics no wo ewiem sa de man nyina builds up then everybody says that obekwa appeal okoya be acquitted to discharge him including people who don't even know the head and tail of the case. Are they changing a news item? Hey, Madam said the acquitted and please. Chinese film Mame Dokunu wo mu die.
Please, I finished reading your abstract. I'm okay. I want to see your methodology. Lawyer, I'm 15 minutes.
Nana.
Yes, so them how now your summary pa 15 minutes.
What's the can Mama Fanchi akasema Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Baby obia nyamenka no number 1. Na meraho wano pay. Sunday Ghana yanhweni ye ya yandache no onsi arrogance of power yaza say yambo ho bana obaho yen ehwe abrante a okasei elembele keke na mohwe ni future in politics na so shase kasadama na oyede ohwenza mebiye then one a demonstrate no cholesterol no watch one walk here why exercise indeed that is arrogance of power cholesterol no watch one ti ena wokogu street no do no worry dede really nyame for boni nchawo
Amen.
ewu de se yereka de yen democracy no or ye under attack na dwen de amemrekudu kamebetina hei wo meche minti awelembele keke wo meche wunti prof wo meche ninti onka wunti personally nti the democracy is not under attack. It's unfortunate. What's otuonyonko otuaduam? Democracy is under attack because sedina tamaklo na semia edwene ho a ensase eba asam na yereka etefo mami Ghana mampanyin kufuo bay na oza ade bi ofen maslok oze bay de won fambo ehiafo bosia wontum fa bi nya adwuma na won fam pagya wana abrabom abra mampanyin kufuo firi do pe na ndisi aban bay ndisi aban bay no mu no ena obefa maami a wo friend said na tamaklo atienui wadan katsina maslok wo baby a oyede wo bo ehiafo bosie ehiafo wosika o wadan man there onhwedo mami ekwan kra odi ehiafo wosika ze fa do yin there oma rural bank tam Ghana fo ehiafo wosika yi de koto dan bank no mu den ko won fa mbobosia na bank ne be ye ne de interest odado de won fa mahiafo no dem interest no won oboro won adwe na won ta ase do won tum fa dem sika no fa mbo de mahiafo no bosia nti chiri no pam no nanka sabi so interest no do ansa na yetum da bobosia nanka corporate governance na se ejisika kama a rural banker or the dam rural bank no any ye negotiations ama won kwana wo be fado a sabe wodi dem sika no bobosia nanso mami anya dem otam sika Ghana fo sika idi koma oye rural bank no no owie no bank ne kada 1000 no mami ne se ntasa fa sika no bra nti anka oye de was a maslok account no ono nko de wodi sika no bottom mami ma wosu asikai dugu efiewura bagum di shia no bacho na filling station no ogi sikai odugu ne car boot free I mean ebe no man no ye serious oboboda me brei ibia Ghana sika o onye wara said na wusika Ghana sika ahwedo ehiafo sika hwedo eda koto bank na bank no wakacho de sika na de bay no enyina anye negotiations inti interest na da kan wonpo no yenyim na sanye adwunbon na adwunpow na fraud na perpetuator abaye de madi na sika no post azeba banka per corporate governance structure to maslok accounting esese ogu efiewura bagum na kejin ekehia no bachuna eyi onye evidence beyond reasonable doubt no ebazi what are we talking about as a country efiewura bagum na Ghana sika ekojin filling station sedina bra obo enyin Ghana fo ono NDC fo so anya bon court say court akade na court no evidence adeba ma court no ono hwe ho obu ho asemo na nyipa so prosecutor asem no oyaban attorney general nti say ya adere wonran na de koto judge na nyima judge no onya no na okobatwo na ho ono ma eza aboto na nyim na oka ho asem nti se yenhye da yenya no wonran na fa koto judge na nyim no so nka no wonran ya oboka akoka no wonran because wonran na oda na nyim no ono oka ho asem and that is why yes abana bem because the AG himself is a government on no to abanfo to the extent there mo oyaro hupo kesiponye there court of appeal wa kade wa quit no wa discharge no nature no what's other prison. I mean contempt of court. Why can we have this in this world? It's a confused government altogether. And this is a confused government altogether. Why can we have this? The same Mamiara, Audi Sikegu, or ye if you were bag me. The same Mamiara Nkasa went under Section 35 of the Court Act. Also a court for plea bargain. She was convicted. And plea bargain, you'll be convicted before. And Nkasa Mpono or Jenum Fumpotum. Baby, do about yakau. She went under Section 35. Enyani friend compensation and restitution. Or Susumpo Criminal and Other Offences Act 1079. She went under that. And now Okonya dam plea bargain. Hwɛ moye my rohum point there GPRTU for war bases wakra what's wadaba enye GPRTU for yi enye nhiem when agree on the prices what bay bas kurnabo oye ne 3 times the market price what the sound of the bases you go ha bases you or proy poto na Nkrofa what's the warrior BB offense sensitization wa manisika there on fankoye sensitization them sensitization no when you to pay the charges no when you to even 20% with this nkanina poto chede 78 charges no ebiampo nyiwa ehwempa ebehia reasonable beyond doubt chede oye clear how can you bachona filling station or your Maslock office. How can you transact the business? Oh, but you're not filling station. How can you do that as a government? Now, the democracy is under attack. Whilst wound to me, on first so nkoye galamsey on first excavator nkoye galamsey legally no wa kwa ne concession. Na nkasa wa kwa ne concession legally. Ena ibia bade or baba ye reclamation inti ampaso so me padam ye reclamation into ode ne concession no sand the galamsey for alcohol emma honora wontumi ne company no akonta mine no they wrote to the regional minister then the galamsey for abamasa asedo inti braba pam one emma the regional minister could testify in court there ampa mede asuda fo call ho kopam galamsey fo nti se wontumi pedo galamsey anko call regional minister ho okaka chen the regional minister be pam galamsey fo wo masase do nkonsi enso o testify in court that mede so asuda fo kwa asase no do kapam galamsey fo edifi ho wontumi wonjeli ne de sabia o de soso akobofo mo ana o de excavator akotutu fo mo ana wama galamsey fo akho ose ode ne concession amobi a wambo minister amanye on 19 other prison 20 years ama ebi disika egufie wura bag mu twom wa me twom Ghana sika pempempem opepepepepepe asese egufie wura bag mu ono de onkofie no onkotene fia and you are telling me that our democracy is not under attack. There even selective justice in selective justice very sad ya ko reverse ya digi na ko reverse me ko 80s, 90s. Yako reverse. How? Selective justice. Selective justice. She moye mariro ho America na awusa tuwegum imponye de dam Camila Al-Hassaniya sebi ibini hienyi awraba nala odwene no ho obransa na wedidi no dibi mpahwe ne ma onya no kokoo bi a watan na nembedi ene wakọ kade sofu bi adikana kade ono onyimde NDC fukum nantwi wode hihye fom wode nantwi hihye fom sofu aka wo nti ono so sori kebi keke na se ewachi bi anka yen sofu na edikan ka china na sad Camila Al-Hassan anu ho akire nara odwene no ho na sofu na aka nti no nso kaka de NDC fukum nantwi wode hye fom nti na won wini power wakochin wadna to efiaze afekor with hard labor on sanye dwumadzin kan ho. Is our democracy not under attack? Are you telling me our democracy is not under attack? Indeed, our democracy is under attack. And so when I go street no do now warrior demonstration, I commend them. Maraso super matter. Democracy is under attack. I'm joining them from here. I'm so sad. Nana, there, Attorney General say also we apply for stay of execution. Stay of execution is not a ruling. It's not a decision of the court. Inti say we in concert. Them I mean or the prison and now under prison or fear we in concert or a contempt of court. Even to say there, say court of appeal. Why discharge now quit and discharge now? She's still in court in jail. That is even an offense. When we are serious as a country, we need to be serious as a government. Here, also bra, yeah, campaign. No, also bra, we are governing. Say, a governor, your utterances, your demeanor, your posture must be different than there, a campaign. But then this, you will feel that they are still campaigning. They still think they are on their various platforms. What you did? Very, very disheartening. Very disheartening. Inti ami kakra futu kakra mazerma NDC aban na John Dramani Mahama, the president of the republic in yede. On reflect over some of his decisions. Mamu wanyani yodium. Kwachi yina akwachin kachini at the point abe pamu hufo na botu ni beyin. Abe pamu hufo na botu ni beyin.
Mate. Medase emo bia mpam hufo ankoto ne bema. Enye boko na omaye no nchichire no so enkoso. Anopa mpanifo miensa ewo studio asa me ne omo etwetwe enkomo. Professor Sma Sapon ewo ha sei. Elembele keke ewo ha, elembele keke ewo ha sei. Ena Honorable George Mreku Duka ensoso ewo ha. Mpanifo me ne omo twetwe enkomo ene anopa yi enno. Anope ma memfa nchi asonko Emma Owura Kwabna Owusu Sechere a oye ahafo regional chairman on the ticket of NPP a osan call for re-election. Chairman Owusu Sechere anope me ma wache migidi yese ohoye yankopon ka ho one onuan mo ohu nyina chairman Owusu Sechere for regional chairman me chiapa anope na manvo no ya. Anyway, okay. Nana Yakase tell Elembele Keke that Ghana has not experienced what we are experiencing now before, ever in our democracy. He should stop talking, cry. Mami Ajwa. And what do we say? Ebre Elembele Keke. Na Keke. Me mao 5 minutes. Okay, 5 pepe. Me ma 5 minutes na minti de obeka twato
nana metie lawyer na sabi ye de afena ya start makola nti ye lawyers ye student of the law na say metie lawyer ya calling to the bar na say okasa say ya no me scared kakra because I'm not expecting this from lawyer your friend to the bar. Now me cry, I'm a student of the law, no. So what kind of judgment now? You not be speaking like this on the Sedinam Tamakulu case. Or a lawyer, maybe Sanu. Say on him the case of the city and country waste and the AMA case now, 2001 case, Edianan case, maybe he's aware of that case. We read this case law on contracts. And this is what the Supreme Court, to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court say, contracts made contrary to statutes are unenforceable. At that time, not a Dianan or contractor, not or collective waste. And I could fall by no, so we trust our contracts. And this is the position of the Supreme Court. Even at that time, because of the position of the law, no, in contract law, so be performed, be a friend, be quantum merit, a Juma Wayeno, Yabeshan Yetian Hoka. He is aware or a lawyer on him. And then every case, no, all the Besha said nam case now. Court of Appeal, they say, a Diana said nam, they said nam ya a year contrary to law, no, a Diana waye. And only the Nana affairs, Nippon affairs, prosecutional witness. Now a sticker na no, Gina Hona no, Satam no, a must lock MCU. Or no, and an affairs prosecution witness na no Gina we boxing him. And you besides on sticker. Say under cross examination, you say sticker. Contract na said nam tamaklo sign, you know. And no na mobile ya mo enforce ya na say mobile mo renegotiate contract no. Under cross examination or say ye buy you know ye be who say contract na nye. Until we renegotiated the contract. Na oya law na say contractor ye renegotiate the original contract no wo ho. Ni renegotiate another contractor. In law, the original contract become void. Into overriding the original contract, no. Into when renegotiated, the SBSA say first prosecution witness SBSA say did said Nam Tamaklo pay any money on that contract? Or say no. And you say when they try here, or see on any kind of reata, and they try say sikano. Into on what basis now you prosecuting Obia? Me and say okay, my name Dr. Saponti hey. I dear way 1 CD. Market price no be say 1 CD. Me say meton 5 CD. And I buy assessor. And I'm recruit kaba. Oba no say there be 5 CD ne boy den dodo. Into no the more 1 CD na. And no see you what it. Mama sike bia wo. And I'm recruit kaba no renegotiate contract no. A free 5 CDs is about 1 CD. And no buy what you 1 CD. Don't see me negotiating contract na 5 CDs into the Miko jail. Can you imagine? And as a lawyer, you speak this way. I'm scared. I'm scared. Because okay, court of appeal decision now. And yet, you see, it's not about me and this year, it's about Dr. Smart or it's about him. It's about the freedom of people. To me too, it's about freedom, liberties of individual. Some MPP and I'm this in Intino. You better me liberty actually. Abra the Imrania di Juma and Pessia di Juma. Why are we doing this to ourselves? And then where must say democracy is under attack? Democracy is under attack. Please, Jama to me, it's the same court of appeal. And not the Nasa Moko. Now so court of appeal should in the face of the law, no more anything that violates the law. Court of appeal was power no to overturn the decision of the High Court. Into to overturning the decision of the High Court. And not this for Yakobo Kojina Court of Appeal and our Supreme Court say, and there's democracy is an attack. What are we doing to ourselves, please? We have to be serious in this country. You have to read the judge. Oh, you're a lawyer. Read the judgment. Look at the reasoning of the judge. The rationale. Look at it. Then you understand the reasoning ratio mujina so omudi take his decision no asambe ka chema wonto me die no me me Christoni opa yem bie Bible ni sesi a wo Bible no wo ha mo pa mo bie Bible na mo kan Matthew 5:25 na mo hu de wo Matthew 5:25 Can Matthew 5 me any Bible near can Matthew 5:25. Near kind. No but who chema want to me case no. Now what how say chema want to me and now please. Can Matthew 5:25. On one kasa chema want to me edi adwuma ne mo so munye adwuma no. San crofon ne bedi adanse e ka say chema want to me ade no ye no. Illegal. Ono honorable Mekudu Katiye. Ono any boy Gomasi was part of the witnesses. And ono witnesses say ade na oye no. And violated the Minerals and Mining Act 703. Ono aka here, he knows. You see sometimes ade na. Mama yemfa no kra enya ade no. Who can be Matthew 5:25 no.
O time na so nti.
Nti dia be person meka nyina ne say na na okese. Chama won to me dia no. He was jailed because of violating act no, of violating mrano, the Minerals and Mining Act 703. Yes say, oh yeah assignment. It is only the minister. Minister Penebe to me assigning. He has been a deputy minister of lands and natural resources before. He knows.
And I went to me anye.
And now man yes idea no nti na your person no be concession. Me more concession. You obeji concession minister na grant you concession no. Or grant you concession ni wie. Na person the concession ni baby utwa ho baby. Edema Dr. Smart edi adwuma. Professor Smart
wa kan 355 cedi mienza.
Medical pa. Professor Smart edi adwuma. You have to come to the same minister in writing. Say me assign it.
All right.
This part of the work concession no, to Professor Smart.
Prof.
No minister not grant to same. It's minister not grant to same. You are within the law. He violated it. And Honorable Mrekuduka, no one boy Gomasi went to the court and testified. Say, Chairman to me didn't do that thing.
Mate, medase keke, medase papa. Busanfo mamemfa. Ask Keke if the case was bad at the High Court, as he wants us to believe, then why is AG appealing against the decision at the Supreme Court? And no, the obedience, but Professor Smart sap on time. Although phobia so chere oyibi kwano so ho or asasi bi wo ho asasi de yie pa oji a obetimi de aye niema bebre se mo wani age ho se obeto sa asasi no a the number is 0244 504237 0244 504237 and at 0278 850882 0278 850882 or say asasene da oyibi ekwan ho pe a kire se be dan eye oji a obetimi de aye niema bebre 0244 504237 and at 0278 850882 Prof Pachobrem.
Yes sir, me PhD student back who tie me yaw me chiao ena menuaba Lorinda Beria Hansen Sobolo Kumase also
na asmezi way
your poor meka chon kam meka
Mati
owo UPS enim ho
Mati
ye beko ho
Mati
Matthew 5:25 police for quotation.
Okay.
Entire police for quotation. But say agree with your adversary quickly.
Thank you.
While you are on your way with him.
Thank you.
Lest your adversary will deliver you to the judge. And the judge will hand you over to the prison officers.
Exactly.
And you will be thrown in prison.
Yes.
But
as more can you
no, and we chairman want to me dear. Or mom better testify what chairman want to mean. They work with him. Because they don't want to be put into prison. No, Prof, because they don't want to be put into prison. Because of the adversaries. They came testify and said, are
you part
KK, but you had your time and then time. And I mean for time.
But we are police for bro. You say police actually now kasa we go no cost station now on the can in camp kwanza do station. And my closing remarks grassroots mobilization. I'm say I say no me say MPP for be brave about be do hono. Mesre say both MPP and NDC nyina no omu men omu grassroots e basa se mu hia dom dia ye draft medical kasa media I'm a full supporter of draft. Me must be called demonstration I mean any problem because in my training as a custodian normal. But yeah, sometimes any I can say Mike baby son say denti na wa hakra no nim ni enti owo ho no bebre no ayetiti bebre In fact, a miracle there no okay on camera oba could be say ya chire mondacha. Munyi nimpie mi we na ya chire mondacha no you go boss ya chire. It mestre say it's politics is part of it. The beauty of demonstration your ability to mobilize, educate the people so that will be a part of the reason why you people have gathered. Obi who be a part of the reason. Media near Kosu, me just say more tips in the beba. Let the MPP and the NDC take full control of demonstrations, rallies, and adi because it share the strength. Niemani ye fende say obi oba be anim ni enti oba. Every constituency in Ghana, MPP in the crowd more than 1,000 delegates from friends a polling station for Ade Basro. It is a more demonstration. Be say ya multi-million knowledge at least 200 crowd from every constituency and only party no only grassroots no very together. A bema mobilization no are very very fast. Enti kakra America no you better send your tips in the beba. So munim nento wa no munim nento wa, but the advice is that it is part of politics for you to mobilize them, educate them before they come out there. Honorable Beto Aso. Enti nana me da say.
Honorable Brem, but before that, Honorable Carlos Kingsley Ahenkra, or CNBC KK Bakomane said, so if one to me was wrong, what about the one who mined? If one to me was wrong, what about the one who mined? What does the law say about him?
Through the position of the law,
and
we should question it. Say, make a kudi bone. Ochemia, nam do akomi master ho. Unless capacity is in question. Now, say me say me a company na meti me aye something. Menyini me so me ye saying me everything. Na ochemi say me involved in destruction of the forest. Me na more capacity to think maybe be intact. No, you shouldn't let me go scot free.
I think people are going to court on that matter.
Five minutes.
Nana, Alambele Cake, I'll forgive him because he's not a lawyer. I'll forgive him because
thank you for forgiveness.
No meaning. I will also a student lawyer. And a law student, I will ask you also to read on Carey versus Misa on consideration as say nepede espouse na. I will rather ask you to do that. 2, here the government itself has even agreed. The Attorney General himself has agreed that what the Court of Appeal did was wrong. The government, then you are here shouting. Your own government, you are defending. Is saying what the Court of Appeal did. It was wrong. And you are here shouting. Ge. And that is why when we are speaking, you must listen and listen attentively. You don't just talk. Here, Nana, I mean, but you mentioned my boy Gomashi there. He went and even testified to defend government. That is also wrong. It means you've also not read the procedure. I mean, that is not what transpired in court. And see, Sabia, yam to yanobo yer kasa, and some na yer kano as a government. Here, NDC on 4 who put that demonstration where ye over for 2 or 3 won't coach them. No one for our bloggers. Hey, about this in our oh, it is possible. Oh, but you might the kunta oh, why else won't Jerry Monacha? What do I? NDC can do that. Into scheming and all these things. First comment to make in there. Maybe me say one station committee and what's the day? You can do it. The map bright report. So now can do it. You know, I mean, it's very unfortunate as a country we are embarking on this trajectory. There, Ibikasa no akachino. Fancy comedy no ka na sam kakra bi na abranta or na okasa na so na nsa na na so ho kakasa kakra no we dey na go to jail. I mean, why are we doing this? We must stop immediately. See Sierra say ebiri kasa say ote nekrasa otum kachi obi wo boase TikToker na dey na fi oboase as if there's no police station in Oboase and there's no court in Oboase. There's na bankran. Yekachi bi Baba Mando was Sunyani ni ho baby ni yɛde na pick up ma from Sunyani atra Kumasi Ashanti region yɛwɔ high court wɔ hɔ yɛde na ba Accra for what? Is that democracy? Is democracy not under attack? Democracy is indeed under attack. A reference no bukwachi ebi wɔ ha baby and so what? Hwɛ mayari no yɛma rule of law onye dwuma. Se bi kasa na so ka kasa ɛho ntewa we must have a way of cautioning. Na enda handcuff guininsa I don't think it's proper for us as a country. I'm sad for Honorable Abrantioti the Echina Narankasa the services is rendering Ochina anybody can handcuff you and put you behind bars because you are not giving any lawful reasoning. Our arrest a warrior and it's na so sodo Ochina was a yawa ebeka de eh Mowari can wow nuanum payifuni bina wa with the Ramanyo sim was aza when our banner yan onye no onye no was so man wana wokita position says it's a women's commission as chief executive Yaryo Ochina there's tomorrow Messi Yaryo because of me bramo boy
it's a bit of a more devil brand
yo no I'm brand new Kasa by heart I'm brand new yo Miss Alba I'm brand new oh China na say 1 year they say you to Obiara it's sad. Oh, you must be worried. I'm telling you must be worried. There's tomorrow. There's tomorrow. I'm a foot to because in the more cordono on you, brother. I the mewa. Obia be you him as small man. If sacrifices area and pay, I swear. Jawe na umma wo ho abetene freedo hwe to wa che dwumare ye but tomorrow obi ba na ye there because of politics wabaka cancer poto egu do wa che odo akotu be bi onyi there da I am fatter there beda ho me hu sacrifice ye no oso sini bi a ono nso so ono tini fi a odwene wo enti wo me hwe ne ye ade no onya onye
na se ate na ha de ye ndi obi atem e di obi atem a e na evaluate
obi na onye mo hin Only Abranton not US and Kwasi Sama no Kansabi.
Oh, Miracle.
Sabi. Oh, you before. Nana, sorry for my language, but
had the Eka US.
Oh, no, Sabaha or Bedina Airport. Was in a Kanam, a man, baby, Banu. Oh, you and was also man, why no. A VIP crown. Oh, there was some man VIP treat. Otumisha Asante, Asante Hina Roba, I am for Roba, allegation. Now we'll find a tam. No, also your hin. And this
your friend Tam Newa.
Now, everyone now. President Mahama na picture na
takwafu obi ehu a open ehu takwafu dompemfu obi ehu a open ehu
enye de be free a ya to dan ka sama maka che ho a na efri ntimi nka hwe
asem no eka obechi wo it be nka
wa chiche ho a
eka obechi
do a ehu
eka obechi ntimi
confirm it na nti mezima samre be wie no eyi medi won echa abaka mo wonka and is for is won echa abaka mo wonka
kawasem
etefo on fancham na NDC for a wana become wonka you know but it's very sad there yebudu da mabri amina amemuhu President Rawlings the regime papa muhu yere migrate from the junta regime to democracy 91 92 I saw what happened practically inti na minim even 80s things that happened in this country. My area no onyefe. Na dam samsemi osisi yetim we chichichiri. Woma ibiara nkasa. E wasama momfi na komem no nkasa ye. Ni nja nda wachi nda we fizi na account ina rekwa hana obiampo aneda mishia brand to MPP ni.
Na odisi for.
Ose honorable. Sisi me kasa mpa na musuro. Indeed that is what he told me. And I was sad. I told mensro, man may be a nsro. Say, kasa hufata. Ereka na ereka no kwar ereka morisi there sisia fewer prizes wakosor Kokrokoo afo sisia wana brabo ayembasa
another time aso
sisia galamsey watati se wo bebia ne da mama ebusuafo a wo wa boso mama won hyezen explosion a osi wo ho a nipa ewu wo ho onam illegal mining bi an orokodo obibi a was wokoto ituri bi wo ho baby ama we explode ba manfo ewu nyame fo wo kranse ye na ebusuan so hyezen na menyim de mrepem no Dr. Mahmoud Baumia Baba Manzama Wafane Tampa Ozefra.
Let us say to wish you Priscilla Aiku of Discipleship Community Church Koforidua a glorious birthday from your mom, Madam Diana Aiku, your sister Grace Aiku, and all friends and loved ones. Honorable Nana Obeng Bando, Obuasi MPP former parliamentary candidate and Opedo, Fobisa Memfan and Chia Emma. Na menza nkase odawasepa na oye ni papa honorable Nana Obeng Bando a ujire mu ma MPP ewo Obuase dofo bi so de nchia e ma abusia ha e na no pay ye de mo esie Kofi Conbilson the royal baby ne mo tena free sabri akopem se premo ebeto e fra me Nana ya okese obetia fra me the cardinal me de rade asomdue ejam makra mo nyina
Peace FM odofo what